Hello everyone and welcome to this week's stream. My name is Aurélien. We'll be talking about Fedora infrastructure applications as always, as every week. This week we are going to look, we have various options. One of them that, well, the first one would be to do the things as usual, which means looking at what's available for fixing and fixing them, fixing those issues. But there's one thing that I've been doing recently, the last couple of days, and that I'd be interested in sharing with you. And that's, you might know, as you might already know, we are moving away from providing OpenID in our infrastructure. I'm not talking about OpenID Connect, right? OpenID is the older form of a decentralized protocol that didn't really catch up because it's extremely decentralized, and identity providers have no control over who is using this this authentication system. Whereas in the most common authentication protocol that is on the web today, OAuth 2, when you're a client of the authentication system and you want your users to authenticate with the external system, let's say GitHub, for example, or Google, or Facebook, or whatever, then you need to register with the provider to tell them, hey, I would like to authenticate my users using your system. And so the provider has the knowledge of all the websites and places that use the provider for authentication. In OpenID, you don't have that, which is a good thing and a bad thing at the same time. And it hasn't really caught up. It hasn't really caught up. Yeah, I think that's correct. It hasn't really caught up. So it's been lingering in our infrastructure for a very long time, and we are now considering moving away from the authentication system, from the authentication provider that we're using right now, Epsilon. And Epsilon provides OIDC, it provides OpenID, it provides SAML, it provides a few things that are very useful, and we want to switch away from this to another one, another authentication provider, which is much better maintained as Epsilon, who has been sadly pretty much abandoned. And but the new system doesn't support OpenID. It only supports OpenID Connect and OAuth and SAML. So what we're going to do is try to get rid of OpenID as an authentication system, and there isn't really a lot of applications that make use of it anymore. None in our infrastructure. We've totally switched away from it. But since it's very decentralized, there are external applications that are still using it and allowing their users to log in with Fedora's OpenID provider. One of them is Libravatar. Libravatar is free as in Libre, replacement for Gravatar, which is a decentralized, well, not decentralized, which is a system to set an avatar for your email address and have other service just request the avatar from the central service to get it, which means that when you create a new account on another website, then it just needs to call Gravatar to fetch your avatar, and you don't have to set the image again and again and again every time. It's pretty cool. Libravatar is a free software version of it, and it's using OpenID. It provides the possibility to log in with OpenID. If we get rid of OpenID in the Fedora Infra, all the Fedora users that have logged into Libravatar with OpenID and with nothing else will not be able to access their account. Obviously, we don't want that. So we can either tell our users to go on Libravatar, log in with OpenID, and create an actual regular account on Libravatar, But we could also teach Libravatar to do OpenID Connect and add the Fedora provider so that so that users will be able to keep logging in using OpenID Connect instead of OpenID. And that's what I'm trying to do. So Libravatar is a Django project. So it's all in Django, it's all in Python. And that's why I thought I might be able to add that, to add OpenID Connect OIDC support to Libravatar. So I have started doing that. I'm at a stage where it seems to work. So I'm going to show you where I'm at. I still need to add unit tests for it. But yeah, the unit tests seem to be passing, which is pretty cool. So, well, not the unit tests that I've added because I haven't added any yet, but the existing unit tests, which means my local installation isn't so bad. Okay, so I've downloaded the code base here. It's called Libravatar. And you can run it, I think, with manage.py. It's somewhere in the install documentation. Run server, yes. So manage.py run server 8080. So that's gonna run it. Oh. Yeah. I have the database. Yeah. I need to put the database back in place because I had moved it out of the way. Now I'm going to put it back. All right. What else? Yes, I had this config local that I need to put back as well. And let's go for the manage command again. Oh yeah, you can read that. You can see that, of course. Yeah, sorry. Let me share the screen. Yeah, there it is. All right, so basically I have this directory of files here that's the source code for Libravatar. And then I started, well, you need to run, it's all in the install.md file. So look at that if you're interested. Basically it involves running a few Django commands as always. And now I'm running it, run server. And let's see what it gives us. So localhost 8080, that's my software running. I also have running, I have run the OIDC provider that comes with TinyStage. So I have TinyStage running somewhere. And if I click on login here, I now have login. I have login with OpenID as before. I have the regular login, username and password that is local to this website. And I have login with Fedora now. I can click on that. It sends me to Epsilon on TinyStage. I log in there. And when I get back, I have my OpenID entry. Yeah, I wanted to check that if I had logged in before with OpenID, I would find my username, my user again when logging in. So yeah, so I think that would work. Yes, there's something else that I should probably do. Right, so during the social login system, there is a pipeline of scripts or functions that are called. Let me show you that. In settings here, there's this entire pipeline of, hey, you can see that. Let me zoom in. How do you do that? Control plus, maybe? Yes. Cool. All right. So when logging in with the social auth pipeline, sorry, when logging in with social auth such as OIDC, there's an entire pipeline that gets called, and it's all functions that do things one after the other. There is one of them that is very interesting here, that's associate by email. This function will, let us look at what this looks like. So I'm going to show you the function. how is it called? Social core pipeline. Social auth. And it's called associate by email. That's cool. So if the current authenticating user has an email that already exists in the database, then it'll match it with an existing user. So I want to do that, but there is one caveat. I'm not sure what emails have been used by people who have logged in with the OpenID provider that is currently existing. For example, I have a personal email address, okay? When I logged in with OpenID on Libravatar, I'm not sure whether I was registered with my existing personal email address or with my Fedora project alias, which is abompard@fedoraproject.org. It might very well have been that. If that's the case, then when going through all the user accounts with email, it's not going to find my new one because now in OIDC, my registering user comes in with my personal email address, not the alias. Okay, so I'm going to register with my personal email address, and the program is going to look into the database, only find my Fedora project alias, so it's not going to find me. So I want to create another function that's pretty much the same here. So I'm going to copy this one. And I'm going to create one that is smarter. This one here it's going to associate my user, it's going to associate the current auth with a user with a confirmed email with the same associate current auth with a user with the same, well, with an address, email address in its confirmed email set in the DB. Okay. With an email, I think current auth with a user that has their email address in as confirmed email in the DB. So this is fine. So if the user already exists, then I don't need to do anything, right? Well, no. Yeah, if the user already exists, I don't need to do anything, right? I'm currently looking for a user. I don't have a user yet. So I'm getting the emails from the details. And I'm going to change the path here. So if not email, then just return, right? Return none. As always, I much prefer doing the non-nominal paths first, because then I can keep a line of sight. That is, I don't have to indent things all the way. That's much better. Okay. Try to associate accounts register account that have a matching confirm email. Only if it's a single object. Right. So here I'm calling get users by email. That's not what I want to do. Okay, I want to get all the confirmed emails. That's going to be confirm email.object. So confirmed emails is going to be confirm email.object. I can like the Django ORM really. Filter email equal. It's email, right? Yes, I think so. Let me check. Let me check the models because I don't know them very well yet. Not pill format, confirmed email. That's here. Email. Yes, absolutely. Okay. Email equal email. The email coming from the authentication. Okay, if there's one, yeah, I need to do a, well, all, probably. If len of confirmed emails equals 0, then return none. Then I haven't found the user. Right? I don't think there can be multiple confirmed email identical in the database, but let me check. Is it unique? Yes, it's unique. So I'm guaranteed that there's going to be 1 or 0 here. What happens if I do a get? I could do a get, right? I could do a get here. Get. So I'm getting this. And if there's confirmed email, I'm not sure what get does in the ORM. I think it returns none if there's no entry. But I need to check that. I'm going to check it. Okay, if confirmed email, if not confirmed email, I haven't found it, return none. If there is one, then user is equal to confirmed email.user. That's the existing user. Right? It has a link to user, right? Blah, 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 blah. Where's my confirmed email? Oh yes, it's part of the base thing. Base account model. Yeah, it has a user as a foreign key. That's perfect. Okay, it has a user and it's not new. All right. Is that all? Yes. Okay, this should work. I can just register it with the... I'm going to register it. Oh, yeah. I don't need this. So I'm going to add it to my list of my pipeline here. So it's called, what I need to add it. So authenticate by email, that's fine. I'm going to add another one, which is going to be from Libravatar, by the way. So associate by confirmed email. That's correct. Is that the name that I gave? Yes, confirmed email. Associate by confirmed email. Associates the current social details with an existing user account with a matching confirmed email. Okay, there you go. So in theory, now, if I look at my database, let's just log in. I'll show you how it looks. I have logged in, right? If I look, I'm gonna log out. If I look at my email address, how do I do this? Yes, I'm gonna look at my email address in SQLite. So it's going to be in auth user. All right, so I have this William Young here that has William Young at tinystage.test. Fine. What if I had actually a different email address? Right. Oh yeah, I'm gonna clear the association social auth user social auth. Yeah, I'm gonna clear that one because that's my association, right? Yeah, there's Fedora. Yeah. I'm gonna clear this association. That's empty. That's empty. That's empty. Okay. So I'm not associated anymore. But do I have a confirmed email yet? I don't have any confirmed email. Right. So before I delete it. Yeah, before I delete it, I'm going to add my email. I'm gonna log in again, so I'm gonna have to do that again. That's fine. So here I have the OpenID. I'm going to add an email address. Or I'm just gonna add it manually, no? I'm just gonna remove the account. I'm gonna remove the account. It's gonna be easier. I log out. Oopsie, no. Read from auth user where username equal William Young. Thank you. I could also do it like this. Django contrib auth models import user user dot objects dot get username equal William Young dot delete. Is that it? Oh, it's not, it's -c. Oh, no. That's fine. I closed the shell, stupidly enough. Let's start again. So I have this shell. Did it work? Oh yes, I need to close this. Okay, so there is no user that matches this query. That's totally correct. Okay, let's log in again. Use the Fedora provider. And oh yeah, it's incorrect. I made a mistake. And the mistake was here. It's objects in the Django language. Oh, there is also color. I should have guessed. Let's try again. Log in. Oh yeah, it's not running. Something crashed? Yes, something crashed. Let's try again. In Fedora. And it fails. Confirm the machine query does not exist. Okay, that's fine. So I actually get an exception. It's a does not exist exception. Okay, that's perfect. So I'm gonna catch it. So try except confirmed email that does not exist. Return none. There you go. That's much better. Let's try again now. Login. Login with Fedora. Boom. Integrity error, unique failed. Something failed. Yeah, I'm betting that's my incomplete login from before. That's okay. Where am I? Where's my database? Okay, it's gone. That's good. It's all gone. Let's try again now. Okay, so it has created my account with the confirmed identity William Young at tinystage.test. That's fine. Okay, so now I'm going to edit the database. And I'm going to do update auth user set email equal something else at tinystage.test where username equal William Young. So I'm changing my reference email here. Okay, what's wrong? Oh, yeah. It's better if you spell it correctly. So I'm changing my my reference email address. So now if I look at the users, I still have William Young, but the email address is not going to match it. So when I log out, what I want to make sure is that I'm going to end up with the same account. So for example, if I do a login, I do login with Fedora, and I end up on the same account with the existing one. What would have happened? Well, not really. No, that's not correct. Let me log out. And I still need to clear the association in the... Yes, I need to clear the association so that it doesn't find me again. So now let me log in again. I should end up on the same account. Yes. And the reason it's working is because it's now running the new pipeline. Or let's test that it's actually working instead of working by accident by removing this one from the pipeline. Okay, I'll need to clear this. So I still have this other account, right? This other email address for my account. So now, if I log out from here and I log back in, it should not find the right account. Boom, my William Young, blah, 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 blah. This is new. So it's not finding the other one. And it's failing because there was already a William Young. Okay, that's cool, actually. All right, let's see. So delete from auth user where ID equals 7 cascade. Is this gonna work? Oh, it doesn't work. It's probably going to fail, no? Oh yeah, it doesn't refer, yeah, it doesn't respect the integrity. That's not great from you, SQLite, but you know, that's how it is. Okay, so that works. So now I am catching many issues that could come here. If I'm logged in with an existing email address, then an account that I have created before, it's going to catch it with associate by email. If the existing account doesn't have the right email, but I do have the email address that I'm coming in with in my confirmed emails, then this second one is going to catch it. This confirmed email is going to catch it. So that's good. Let's run the tests now. We're going to run the tests. Seems to be working. I'm gonna have to refill my tea soon, so yeah, I'm gonna do that and wait while the unit tests are still running, right? Okay, I'll be back in not long. Oh, hey, it's done. Okay, unit test works. Okay, what I need to do now is add tests for the new code that I have added. I'll show you what has changed basically. So what did I do? What did I do? Quite a few things. I have in the template, that's easy. Well, let me start with the view. So in the view, I am looking at the Fedora key, social auth Fedora key, which is a setting that I need to have set. And I'm checking whether it exists. If it exists, if it's not none, then I'm adding with Fedora in the context of my login page. And there I'm using this with Fedora to add the button login with Fedora. Okay? Right. So now in URLs, I am added the social Django URLs set, which is fine. I think that's correct. I think that's how you do it. I think that's how you do it, so that's good. I could add a prefix really, but nah, I'm not sure that's actually useful. Anyway, I mean, I could do that, but do I want to? I don't know. It feels like the author likes to have prefixes. Meh, it's okay. I can do that. Maybe change the auth here. I'll do it afterwards and see if that works. That's just one line here. In the settings, I don't really need to do that. That's just sorting. Thank you very much. I am adding social Django to the installed apps, and I am adding the context processor that comes with social Django, so that's normal. And I'm adding here a big block, which is a list of social auth backends that I know validate their emails, because not all of them necessarily do. Right now, I'm only have Fedora, but I might very well add new backends in the future. Maybe OpenID, maybe I don't know, maybe GitHub or like whatever, other stuff. And right now there's only one, but I expect more to be added in the future, maybe. And now and here there's a pipeline, which is the almost the default one, except we've added associate by email, which is disabled by default. So I've added it. And I've added the one here, confirmed, associate by confirmed email. And I've added the add confirmed email at the end when the backend is in this list. If the backend is in this list, then I am adding the confirmed email directly. Okay, cool. In the config here, I have the authentication backend here, Fedora OpenID Connect. And what else? Yeah, I'm adding some parameters here. The authentication for Fedora needs to be set here. I need to set the key and the secret, also called client ID. And the secret. I'm gonna add that, by the way. Client ID. Okay. Ah, no. Don't do this. This auto format things. That's not great. Anyway. Yes, that's annoying. Anyway, yes, what else? Oh yes, and the main thing is in the auth here. So I've added the Fedora OpenID Connect. Hey, integrity error is gone. Get lost. Confirm the OpenID. I don't have that anymore. No, I don't have that anymore. Cool. So in the Fedora, there's a new authentication provider here, Fedora OpenID Connect. There's a name. The username key is nickname. The OpenID endpoint is this. The default scope. That's the default scope. I don't need more than that because I just need the email actually. Token endpoint auth method. Do I need the actual profile? Not sure, but that's fine. I can ask for it. The token endpoint auth method, that has to be set. And then those two methods that are part of the pipeline. I'm gonna add it. Now there's pipeline methods here. Add confirmed email. So add a confirmed email if we trust the auth backend to validate email, right? So I'm only acting if it's new. And then I'm not doing anything if the name of my backend is not in my list of trusted backends. Then if the email already exists, then there it is. And I have log debug when I create the confirmed email, and I get a photo. I import the image from Libravatar if I find one. Okay, and now here I could add a logger here. Debug found a matching email for the upon login, and is going, that's gonna happen every time, right? There's already a user. Okay, yeah, that's gonna happen every time. If there's already a user, okay, then I don't do anything. Okay, cool. I mean, am I going to have user here? Right. I could set user equal none, but meh. No, that's fine. Anyway, I'm gonna keep it that way. It's better. That is going to be my user. Well, confirmed email dot user dot username. User equal found a matching confirmed email for user upon login. Cool. Yeah, okay, that's good. I think that's all we need. And now I need to add tests to this so that I can send it upstream. So how am I going to do that? How am I going to test that? That's a good question, actually. Yeah, I have changed the test view, but that's different. It's pretty much unrelated. It's just the it's just changes that I need to ignore the. Oh no. Oh, I can do. Yes, but it's not saved then. Can I disable? Yeah, I'd like to disable auto format, please. On this one that's in settings. Settings, workspace, format on save. Well, yes. Do not format on save. Is this gonna work? It formats on save. That's not the right setting. Probably in Python. No. Is it in black? Python? No. Black formatter maybe. Can I disable it? Do I have some sort of preview here? Check. Don't write flags back. Okay. Dash dash check maybe. Each argument should be provided as a separate string in the array. Okay. Okay, is this gonna work? I don't know. Let's try. Did it change everything? Yes, it did. That's maybe not it. So I would like to not format on save. Huh. Can I save without formatting, please, please, please? Save. Please disable black in this box. Maybe? Okay. What happens if I save now? It happened again. Okay, so that's not the one. Prettier. Rough, let's disable this. For this workspace, restart the extensions. Okay. Is it working? Oh, that was rough. So rough was the one that was reformatting things. Yes. Yeah, because that was all the ISORT things, etc., etc. Okay, so I've disabled rough for this one, but I'm not sure that's what I want to do actually. Let's go back to settings, and there's rough here, probably rough in workspace. Yeah, if it's disabled, so I need to enable it again. Okay, so extensions rough, okay. Quick fix action, okay. Fix violation, whether quick fix action to display quick to auto fix violations, yes. Configuration, okay. Preference editor first, okay. Rather to enable the rough extension, okay, that's easy. For the intent formatters to ignore, fix all, okay. Import strategy, interpreter, line length, rough lint enable, extend, ignore. I think I would like to ignore all the ISORT things. Organize imports. There you go. Cool. Is this gonna work now? Let's try with, what did I do? Which one was it? Settings? Yeah, that's... Yes, it's not sorting the imports. Yes, 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 yes. Okay, perfect. Let's look at the changes here. Okay, no changes in the headers. That's cool. URLs, that's cool. This one, suppress, caches. Okay, that's normal. Views, did it change something? No. Cool. Okay, test views. Yes, test. No, that's normal. Okay. Okay. Nice. Okay. All right, so now I would like to add some unit tests to test the new things that I've added. For example, I'd like to test all the use cases that I've just mentioned. Hey, hello, how are you doing? Okay. It doesn't look like it's showing me. Yeah. I don't have a lot of information, unfortunately, on the current live. Oh, that's okay. Okay. Yes, so. So, all right. Let's get back to what we were doing. Okay, so I'd like to add unit tests for this. Okay, what did I change? I changed the view. Oh, that's not saved. Let's save it. Cool. Okay, so I changed quite a few things, but I need a new test library for this, right? There's test views here. It's doing a lot of stuff. Pylint disabled too many lines. Yeah, you bet. Right. Let's do a test case. So I'm going to create a new file. In there, test auth.py, and I want to test those two methods. So can I run, actually I'd like to run the pipeline in its entirety. Okay, so class auth test case that inherits from test case. Of course, I need to import that, obviously. It's from Django tests. Def, so test, what do I want to do? Get existing or existing user. So I want to create a user. So I'm going to do that with from django.contrib.auth models import user. Actually, I think I can get it from auth directly, right? Maybe not. Do I have a taste here that uses user? Probably. That's where it's created. Yes, cool. So user is going to be created with test user, test user. Let's go. I'm creating this user. And now I want to log in. Oh, I need email. Email equal test@example.com. I want to run my pipeline. How do I test this actually? I haven't really ever tried that. Social auth. Where's the documentation? Python social auth, that's the one. So, strategies. Testing Python social auth, cool. I know, I want to write unit tests. Yep. Okay, how do I run the pipeline? That's a good question actually. Social Django, how does it do it? Or maybe I can just log in with the client. Well, I want to test OIDC, right? So I'm gonna want to run the entire pipeline. How do I run this? What happens in view? In view, I have the auth view where I can do the authentication. Okay, do auth comes from social core actions. That's pretty good, right? Yeah, that's maybe what I want to do. From social core actions, import do auth. Okay, I'm gonna do that and see if that works. What if I do this? So I can do a do auth request.backend. Okay, that's the backend. Okay, backend is going to be from ivatar.ivataraccount.auth import Fedora OpenID connect. Backend is going to be Fedora OpenID connect. Okay, so now I'm calling do auth with my backend here. The redirect name is going to be redirect. And I have no idea what's going to happen. But let's try. Oh, it ran. That's interesting. Result equal print result. Sorry, what happened? Okay, I'm getting a redirect 302. That's sending me to OpenID authorization. Okay, that's normal. Yes, that is normal. What I'd like to, that's redirecting me to OpenID. That's normal. Okay, that's not really interesting. Then what I'm interested in is the return, the one on complete. Okay, it does a do complete. That's much more interesting. Let's have a look at that. So it's going to be a do complete. Okay. So I have the backend. I have do login. Do login. What's that? It's probably, yeah, that's the one here. Okay, user.backend. It sets the backend on the user. Okay, that's fine. From social django dot views import do login. Let's pretend I'm doing this. Okay, user is going to be request.user. Oh, do I already have the user at that point? I don't think I do. So user has to be anonymous user, right? No. Yeah. User is going to be none, I suppose. Return to request. Yeah, that's the request. Or Yeah, I would like to avoid making calls to external services, although that seems a little bit hard because I think the OpenID Connect provider is going to make calls on the back end. So I should probably do an override here to make sure that I'm not making calls. How do I do this? Of course, with this one here. Override settings. Sorry. Yes. Right, I need to set that to make sure that I'm not going to call my provider and make sure that it fails. So the request here is not sure that's gonna work. Okay, let's say I do not do this. Instead, I'm going to use a client, a test client. I know that Django can do that, of course. That's this client here. And how do I use this? I instantiate the client and then I do client.login. No. Get. Cool. And reverse. Cool. I'm gonna need reverse as well. So, client is the client. Response equal client.get reverse social complete. I think that's the one. And of course, I want to pass a ton of parameters here. Let's just see if how that works. It's probably going to fail miserably, but I would like to make sure. Yes. Oh, it's not social complete. Oh, yes. With no arguments, one pattern try. I need the backend. Right. Backend equal Fedora. Try again, please. Oh, that's not how you do it? Wait. That's not how you use it? Sorry, I'm very rusty on my Django. Reverse. That's for URLs, Django URLs. Okay, perfect. Args equal. Okay, that's the thing. It's not args. Wait, what? Where is it? Reverse. Ah, there you go. Name equal. Well, that's path. Okay. Reverse. Args equal. Yeah, it's KWArgs that I want. Thank you. There you go. How about that now? Okay, missing need parameter state. Okay, that's normal. That is totally expected then. Yeah. I'm gonna check what the social core, what was it already? Actions do, what was it? Do login? No, do complete. So what does it do? Oh, I can just do backend.complete. That's interesting. Oh, that's interesting. What happens if I do backend.complete? That's cool. That's pretty cool actually. So I have my backend here. Can I do backend.complete? And I need to pass it user equal user. So that's none. Okay, that's gonna be none. I pass it absolutely nothing. No, I don't think that's gonna work. That can't work. Right, because, right, I mean, it needs to happen anyway, I mean. So I do complete here, I get the user. I need to set something in the, I probably need to set something, that's surprising actually. What happens on my backend? Complete, what does it do? Auth complete, implement in subclass. Auth complete, process error, okay. Self.data. Validate state, it's probably happening here. I don't want to go through all this. Authorize token, access token, do auth. Okay, then do auth. What does it do? Self.user-data. Self.strategy.authenticate. That's interesting. What is the strategy instance when I create it? Because I don't really know. Probably in base strategy. That would seem fair. It would seem fair. Oh. So I could pretend that I'm doing the do login, do auth. That's of course going to fail, but it's going to print something before. Ah, it's failing, of course. Yes, I don't want to follow the redirects. How do I do this with the client? Did I print the auth response? Wait, what? Where is it coming from? Social core, request. Yeah, that's failing. Connection. Of course, that's failing. Yeah, I know. Because I'm on OpenID Connect and I'm getting self.oidc config, authorization endpoint. All right. Yeah. I don't want to mock all that. It's going to be really, really annoying. Do I have a strategy when I print this? Just wondering if there's a way I could skip it. Oh, discuss bacon. No. Yeah, there's a strategy. Okay, cool. So I can call the strategy. I can call it and do stuff with it. Yeah, it's requesting an access token. I won't be able to do that. Process error, okay. And then it does do auth. I have retrieved the access token, and then I can call self.strategy.authenticate with the keywords, with the keywords. Maybe I can call it without it. Let's see. Backend.strategy authenticate. Is this gonna work? I have no idea. Let's see. Oopsie. I'm a little bit in the dark, but yes, backend, of course. State. Yeah, it wants. So authenticate is calling auth complete, right? Oh no, it's because I'm doing backend.complete here. So that has worked. None. Huh. What is this? What is this? Oh, it's calling backend.authenticate, right? Yeah. It's calling the backend's authenticate method, which is in base. Oh, backend. No, not audio, base. Yes. Authenticate, okay. Get pipeline. Run pipeline. Ah, that's even more interesting. So I have my strategy. I can do a get pipeline and then run pipeline. Or I can just call pipeline. But I need a pipeline instance. And I'm going to get that from, okay, I'm going to call that. Just going to call that actually. That's interesting. So I can do backend.strategy.getPipeline of backend. Cool. And then I don't care about that. And I can do a result. Yeah, I'm going to do this. Result backend.pipeline. No arguments. Because this is going to call run pipeline. So I could alternatively, I could do a run pipeline. Pipeline 0. Let's see if that gives us something. Nope. Right. Social details needs response. Oh. Oh, okay. That's how you do it. Nice. Print func. Okay, so what's response? Ooh, lots of stuff. Response. Right, I probably need the response from oh, it can be a dict. Right. Let's say I have this. Response equal this. Is this gonna work? Huh. And it's giving me some weird shit. Okay. Okay, let's say my response is nickname test user. That's gonna be very interesting now. I think I have nailed it. Okay. email try and run it. And it's giving me test user. Okay. Right. Yes. Okay. So I get the information that I want now. So I can do assert equal result user yes. Okay. Okay. I think I can do something like this. Okay, that works. So I have this, it gives me the same user right here. So now let's just say I am authenticating to a user that does not exist. Test new user. Print auth user. I want to make sure I have authenticated using Fedora, right? Yes, I have authenticated using Fedora. So it should have added my user with the correct email as a so print auth user. Oh, it's gonna be auth user is gonna be user. It's gonna be print user and user dot confirmed email set. Huh, what do you mean none? Oh, because here I am doing a get that is not protected. Okay, let's just say I do a user, I print user dot email. Right, so here when I go through this, Right, oh yeah, that doesn't work. I need to do it all. Yes. So I can do a wait, what? New user. Yeah, that's obviously wrong. Self.assert equal. Oh, that's not what I want. Assert equal count 1 and self dot assert equal user dot confirmed email set dot first dot email user dot email. Well, not really, but test at example.com. Checks if a Fedora user gets a confirmed email automatically. I think that is going to pass. Yes. Okay. Thank you. Okay. That's the existing user. Okay, so I'm checking that I'm getting the existing user. Now I want to do something else. Def test existing confirmed email self. I'm going to create a user again. This time I'm going to create a confirmed email. Confirmed email. Oh yeah, I need to import that. Dot create objects. Create. It's not create. How is it called? Create confirmed email. User email. Confirmed email. User is user. User.email. False. It's not logged in. So it's created now. Ah, yeah, that's first, and here I'm going to create the account with another one. Second at example.com. Right, and now I'm logging in. With the same username. Well, it doesn't need to be. Test user 2. It doesn't need to be because test user 1 and test user 2. And the email is going to be the second one, so second. Right? And now I want to assert that I'm actually have the same user because it found it. I like it, it's very expressive. So check that the authenticating user is found using confirmed email. It's confirmed emails in there. Okay, so I have tested this because I'm adding the confirmed email, right? I have tested, oh yeah, I haven't tested I haven't tested not adding the confirmed email if it's an existing user. So I can do self assert equal auth user dot, well, I can do user dot, well, anyway, confirmed email set dot count 0, because I must not have only add confirmed email on account creation. Right, so that's tested now. Yes? Yes. Okay, so I only create, I have tested, sorry, it's here. So when I'm going through this, I have tested this, so new or not new. I haven't tested that though. I'm going to, oh yes, that's a good point. I should test it. So let's take new user. And new user, untrusted backend. So how do I change that? It's easy. I have override settings, and I can override the settings that say that I should trust this backend. What is this? Simple. That's the one. No, I do not trust the backends to validate their check if check that check that customers aren't untrusted backends. Authenticate. Assert that I do not have a confirmed email. Okay, I have tested this. If there is already one, well, don't create another one. Well, that's fine. That's easy to test, right? Really. I can just do something similar to this. Test existing confirmed email. Well, existing with confirming. Just existing confirmed email, actually. Just that the isn't created twice. So I have the user, I create the confirm email, but this time I'm creating it with, I'm creating it with the standard thing, so user.email actually. Well, yeah, I don't want to worry. It's test user, it's user.email, it's user dot username, assert equal, of course, auth user, and assert that I only have one. Let's run these tests. Oh, link 30? Oh, an untrusted backend. It hasn't been created? Really? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Did I make a mistake there? Trust email from social auth backends. But because trust email from social auth backends, that's libravatar.settings. Oh. Maybe it's too late for patching. Let's see if it actually does the override that I think it does. Let's see if it does the thing that it's supposed to do. Yes, it's not doing it. I still have Fedora in my backends. So it's not working. The override settings thing is not working. I can do with patch, I guess. From unit test, import mock. From Libravatar, import settings. And I can do patch dot object settings this time it's empty, but it's maybe too late because it has already been imported in the other one. So let's do it differently. I'm going to do from Libravatar import settings instead. Is this going to work? Let's see. Yeah, of course it works this time. Okay, so I can either patch it in here or yeah, I can do this. I'm gonna patch it in the here properly. So from Libravatar, I'm going to do it here. Is this gonna work? Yeah, it works. Of course, this doesn't work. This is not it. Okay. So override settings, not efficient for our case. It works with Django general things, but not here, I suppose. Anyway, so that works. So I have tested when it already exists. I have tested this. The photo, I haven't tested the photo. I don't really care a lot about this. It's already existing code that I'm just calling, so I could do photo equal create user equal user IP address equal I could use the Django creation manager instead, of course. Seems better. Okay, did I do this? So associate by confirmed email. If the user already exists, then I shouldn't do anything. That's fine. So if the user has been found, it's not going to run that. Right. Did I test that? Existing confirmed email. Well, of course, yeah. Well, if the user doesn't exist, yeah. If the user already exists and there is... If the user already exists, did I try this? Well, yes, it's an existing user thing. Existing user will go there, it's going to find that and return that. So that's covered. What if I do not have an email in there? Well, that's a kind of a corner case, you know, really. And confirm twice. Okay, but that's the last thing that I need to test. Last thing I need to test existing confirm email, no email in details. So I have this user, okay, I have created the corresponding confirmed email. I authenticate, but I do not have an email here. Then I suppose no, that's not really the case. I wanted to have first test user 1. Well, that doesn't really make a lot of sense to test that, you know. Yeah. No, it doesn't make a lot of sense to test that. It's going to be just a real weird case. If there is no user, then, well, it's going to create a new account anyway. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, cool. So I think I have a few tests that are covering my new stuff. Can I refactor that? It's kind of slow. Oh yeah, exception code in photo.save. Can I identify image file, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, it tries to import things, that's why it fails. That's okay, that's okay. Do I need to refactor this? Do I need to refactor this? That's a good question. check that Fedora user gets a confirmed email automatically. Maybe auth Fedora. Okay. Self-authenticate. Okay. User. Testing. Okay. Okay. Yeah, all right. I think I can send that. I think I can set that as a pull request and see if so people can have a look at it. Yeah, I think so. Okay, let's try with the entire test suite now. Oh yeah, but while doing that, I'm going to go pick up some tea. I'll see you. Yeah, hang on. I'll be back. And I'm back. And I'm back. All right, so it ran. Let's just finish this actually. So I need to make a new branch, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so how am I going to do this? Let's see. I am definitely adding that. I am adding this. Probably need to add some documentation as well. Test views. That's different. That's a different problem. Auth. That is what I want to do. Okay. So I'm definitely adding this one. This social Django, yes. Login redirect, yes. Social authentication, blah, 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 blah. Definitely adding that. Config. Yes. URLs. Well, yeah, I said I wanted to consider the possibility of changing that to auth. Maybe I should put auth in there. What happens if I do this? Well, I need to update the tiny stage reference, vagrant SSH auth. I need to update the return. Oh yeah, that's what I need to change. The return URI. I definitely need some documentation. Is this still working now? Let's see. Let's run the server. I have my instance here. Login with Fedora. Yes. All right, it works. Cool. And this time when I clicked on login, when I clicked on the link to login here was auth login Fedora. Yeah, it seems better. Seems like it's going to be better accepted if I do this. So let's do it. So URLs is a plus. And then test auth, of course, that's the test stuff added. Right. And probably some documentation. Do I have documentation here? So attic, no. Weird. Libravatar, admin auth for models, static tools, no. Settings. There isn't a lot of documentation right now, or I'm missing something. Pre-commit config. Oh, I need to install it, by the way. I haven't installed it. Where is it? need to install their hooks. That's just being a good citizen. Maybe at install, prerequisites, check out virtual environment, migrations, collectors, running the test suite, database, check out prerequisites, installation prerequisites. Okay, let's add something here. To enable OpenID, connect. Oh, that's how I should name it. In the settings, there was the client ID and client secret. It's probably in config though. Also known as client secret. Yeah, save it. Add it. Cool. Where was I? The install.md. Client ID, I should escape that. And client secret pair from the Fedora. Is in config local.py in config local.py. I'm just going to use my config local.py. Thank you very much. Okay. You can override the location of the OIDC with with the example to authenticate with Fedora staging environment. Okay. Set this in config local. Okay, I think that's good. Let's add that to okay. Add support for OpenID connect with Fedora. This adds support for authenticating with Fedora's OpenID Connect provider. Existing users will be met by email address. Should be able to use the new authentication method transparently. This requires getting a client ID and a client from Fedora Infra c store.md. Okay, I think it's pretty good. And I'm going to add a couple more commits. Oh yeah, that's the pre-commit run. Hopefully that's gonna work. Ah, so what failed? Blah, 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 ton of environments. Prettier failed. Oh, files were modified by this hook. Which files? This one? Really? I didn't touch that. Yeah, that's my fault, however. Okay, let's revert this change. Same thing here. Revert this change. Yeah, I accept. That might be, that's correct. Annoying. Okay, you know what? I'm going to just do these changes. I'm not even going to accept that this is a change. Okay. I don't want to do changes to this file that are not related to my commit, but I think Prettier is going to force me to do that. Meh, just do it. Oh, wait, what? Sorry. It's just Prettier that's unhappy? Okay. Well, yeah, okay, that's fine. I'm gonna give in. And yeah, okay. You wanted to do Prettier? That's okay. Ah, unstaged file detected. Okay, so black has reformatted stuff. That's fine. What did it do? Fine. Fine. Do it. Okay. Oh, really? Really? That's not necessary since Python 3. But okay, I accept. What now? Yes, speller. Exit code 2. Try again, maybe? .307. Syntax error. Yandex speller? Does this still work? I'm just gonna disable that. Yeah, I know. What now? Okay, because indeed, I accept. Ah, at last. Okay, so now now, what you say? Okay, 452. That's okay. 452, 475. Annoying. Well, yeah, that's my bad. What's the output? Oh, it's taking longer than I hoped. Where's the git? Git. F841. Flake 8. What? Explain, maybe? Well, I'm just gonna use that then. And same error here, because sure, why not? It's not asserting anything. Not great, but who am I to judge? And save. Sorry. What is it this time? F841. 465. F841. Well, that's good, no? Oh, it's not pylint. It's no QA. How do I? Fleckate. Yes. Okay, that's the thing. Fleckate, no QA. Let's go. Let's go back to the file. Or should I do no QA? That seems not really precise. No QA, colon. Okay, that's how you do things. Okay. Okay. So there's one now. Here. Okay. Save it. Push it. Commit. Oh no! Ah! No! Okay. It's not the one. I made a mistake. Roll back. So, I don't want to put everything in there. I want this. Stage this change. And I want all the small things, you know. I want this. You know what? I'm going to do it here. I don't want this. No, thank you. No, thank you. Still nothing. Yes, 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 yes. Okay, there you go. And now get the previous one. Last thing that I typed in there. Annoying. I forgot about it. Okay, that's fine. Email fails on some random TLDs. Do it. Okay, now I have more changes, but those are the caching, right? Yes. So disable caching during in the tests. Ha! I can try and push. Oh, wait, what? Oh no, yeah, of course you can't. Okay, that's fine. I'm gonna do my fork here. Libravatar. Create a fork. Oh. Really? I can't fork? Oh, that's weird. Huh. Oh. Really? Right, I'm not allowed to create sub-projects in there. Well, that's annoying. So... Huh. Oh, that's very annoying. I'm gonna open a ticket in that case. Should I create a pull request on GitHub? Probably should do that. I'm gonna do that. Oh, yeah. It's gonna want this. The light has faded a little bit outside, so I'm gonna turn it on here. Okay. Ah, there it is, importing things. So then I'm gonna have to add this as a remote, git remote add fork and probably avatar. Still importing. That's okay. I'm not. Oh, it's kind of late now. I should probably stop. It's a little bit late. All right, you get the idea. I have a pull request. I can't really push it because that it's not going to be on the same server, but I'm going to push it to another repo on GitHub this time. And because Git is entirely decentralized, so this should work. And yeah, I think it's ready for review by the maintainer. Cool. I'm gonna do that offline. I don't want to make you wait for the spinning circle to stop spinning, so I'm gonna stop there. But yeah, I'm happy we got to finish that. I've been working on that like for a day or two already, so I'm glad we finished that. Oh, wait. It's finished. The repo is complete. Ooh, wait, what? What's that? No, thank you. No, thank you. My clone is there. There you go. I'm pushing it. No, I want this branch now. Please refresh the branch list. OIDC. 3 commits ahead of master. There you go. And I'm going to open a ticket. Add support for OpenID Connect through Fedora. Hi, Fedora is going to remove support for OpenID in the infrastructure. Libravatar is one of the last external services using it. I have prepared a pull request, a merge request, because it's GitLab, to add support for authenticating with Fedora using OIDC. I can't send the here because this GitLab instance does not allow me to create a repo in my namespace. You'll find the changes here. It's one big commit plus 2 two smaller ones that I had to do to make the unit tests pass. How do you prefer this? How would you prefer to review this? Thanks, Aurelian. Well, that's fine. You know my name. There you go. Nice. It's done. All right, I'm gonna stop there. All right, so thank you for watching. I hope it was interesting, and I'll see you next week for more hacking. Goodbye, people. Have a good day. Have a good weekend, and have a good week. See ya.